Hey, everybody, welcome to White Guys Podcast, or White Guys Their Opinions on White Guy Things. All right, Kuba, what happened to you this week?
I have achieved a beautiful, beautiful piece of tech, my friend.
Yeah, fuck.
I have achieved something that has made my broadcast very, very happy. I
What's it
was
this time?
enthralled. I was erect. And okay, maybe not erect. That's really weird. Basically,
Uh,
so
yeah, I was just
I
saying.
went I went to a thrift store
It
with
is this.
with
God damn
with
it.
my old man, and I was walking around, and for those who are not aware, I like Nerf guns.
I think we
I
both
like
do.
Nerf guns a lot. We do both like Nerf guns. And so I'm walking by. There's always a bunch of Nerf guns in the thrift stores. But I look forward in front of me, and lo and behold, this beautiful piece of technology. The Nerf rivals Percy's.
Fuck you.
What this
Fuck you.
that's all that's all that needs to be said. That's all that needs to be said, bro. It was just sitting there. This gun retails, or even if you want to get it secondhand for like 120 bucks.
It's expensive, yeah.
Yeah. It was like $20 at Value Village, the,
Yeah,
the, the thrift store I went to.
that's a
Insane.
huge cop. That is a huge cop.
Yeah.
This gun, if people don't understand this gun, they're like, oh, whatever, it's just a Nerf gun. It has the fastest rate of fire of any Nerf gun ever, with
Yeah.
50 rounds in a
And
hopper
honestly,
fed system.
you can honestly fit more than 50 rounds in it is the thing.
Yeah, you probably could.
Because it's a hopper system, so you just pour balls, because the
Yeah.
rival series is just balls. You just pour them all into the top. Oh, cram them in, and there you go. You have a fucking assault weapon of
Mhm.
death. It's great. It's wonderful. But the
Oh,
the part that sucked though, and this is the negative. So I pick it up and I see that the like actual top of the hopper system, because it comes off, was completely missing. And
that's
this
the
was like,
problem.
fuck. So what do I do? So I spend like 10 minutes looking around other Nerf guns. I'm still holding the Percy's just in case I decide maybe it's worth it to keep as a diorama, just like at my house, because it's a cool looking gun, and I'm kind of a fucking infant.
True. Both of
And then
those things.
shut the fuck up.
Ah, Cox gun. That's the other one you got, isn't it?
Yeah, I also got another gun called the Cyclone Shock, because it's a very, very comically large revolver, and I also like it. I also like it. It doesn't shoot crazy fast, but it just looks fucking cool. But as I found this one midway through, and I was just looking at all the other guns that were there, mostly kind of trash, cheap ones. But then all of a sudden, lo and behold, I see the hopper system for the Percy's on the ground at like the very corner of the shelf, and I'm
God.
assuming what happened was some fucking little twerps were playing with the Nerf guns, didn't know what the buttons did, released it, and somehow dropped into the
Mhm.
bottom of the fucking shelf.
Probably kids are stupid, and the rifle guns are a bit more, like a little more complicated. I don't think a kid will understand how a hopper system works. Um,
Yeah. Well, when you explain to them, it's literally just
yeah,
drop your
drop
ball into
in hole and shoot, but like it's I don't know. It's a bit
yeah.
more complicated than like a magazine and whatnot. Well, okay, a magazine is like everyone knows how it works. Call of Duty. Little children
Yeah.
play a lot of Call of Duty.
Anyone who says otherwise, you've not
Yeah,
spoken to
you're
a
wrong.
little child before. You are fucking wrong.
My child doesn't play Call of Duty. Your kid's playing Saints Row, running around naked. All right, your kid's a problem. Uh, but yeah, no, that's a fucking
You're right.
huge cop. That is insane.
It
I'm
was.
jealous as fuck.
Yeah. It's great. The only problem is that the battery wasn't charged. It looks like it works really well, because I pulled it out to examine it, and it didn't look like it deteriorated or
Mhm.
anything. So
I'd
it should be
imagine.
good. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't sell it. I
Well, they
mean, I
probably
can
would. I
see
don't think they test the guns, to be honest with you.
that's true. I don't trust thrift stores to be
Hmm.
the highest quality of quality, but I found chargers online that are really, really cheap, so it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
Hopefully solves the problem, and then I can shoot my friends with very, very powerful weaponry, because I also have one of the other most overpowered Nerf guns in existence, which is the Nerf Rivals Nemesis.
Okay,
I
at
know
least
we've brought this
I
up.
can challenge you on this one. At least I can fight you with this one.
Yeah, but it's like this one is like just an
Mm.
all-rounder. It's so good in every
Mm.
way because it's the Percy's, a little slower fire rate, but other than that, ultimately the same,
But you also
but
got
more
double the
ammo.
rounds, yeah. But also
Double
the
around.
Percy is just easier to fucking carry around too. And
I
imagine the Percy's is really fun to mag dump people with.
You're right.
I think
You
that's
are
that
right.
that's the appeal of that gun, is to be an asshole.
100%.
At least not airsoft or mag dumping hurts like a bitch.
I'd still do it.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
I would hate if it happened to me, but I'd probably do it to someone.
Bro, I'm sorry if your back is turned to me and I see that it's a funny opportunity where I get to point and laugh at you with a bunch of other people, I'm mag dumping you. I
No, but
don't
here's the thing,
care.
most airsoft players get really mad at you for that. I actually saw one. It was a more critical video, but he was just reacting to him. So I could react to him reacting to it. There was it's him reacting to airsoft rage, and these kids got mad at this guy. I can't remember for what fucking reason. And the two of them just mag dumped the fuck out of him. He was dancing on his feet like a monkey to dodge the bullets until he got dragged out. This kid got dragged off the fucking field and was screaming. And this guy who was dragging him off the field, he owned the field or whatever. He was dressed like the fucking Red Hood from Batman. It was kind
What the
of nutty.
fuck?
Yeah, he had like a Red Hood
Why?
mask. It looked really cool, admittedly. And
But why?
this kid was such a fucking problem child. I don't know why he dressed like that. Don't ask me. He pointed the gun at Red Hood here, and just like Red Hood, he just disarmed this kid. He grabbed the gun, and right before the kid shot at him, he like just turned the gun to the side. It was crazy. This kid didn't bring any of the safety equipment, like a barrel stock for the gun. He put his glove on. His glove was missing a finger in it, and the barrel of the gun was going right through that missing the hole. And the Red Hood was like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?" Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious to watch. Everything about it. For the guy getting mag dumped to the kid getting kicked off the field, and the kid uploaded that video. He thought he was the good guy in the situation. He was a dick.
Oh my god.
Imagine trying to
So
go into this guy's house for a party and like you just beat the shit out of someone and get mad when like you're being escorted to leave. So you attempt to beat the shit out of the owner, but he's just like no.
he just whoops your ass.
Yeah, it was just like really funny to watch. But I just bring it up to the mag dump thing.
See, the only difference is I'm doing it to a friend.
Yeah, and
That's
also
funny.
it's rival rounds don't hurt nearly as much as airsoft.
That's also a fair point to note. That is
A full
pretty
auto
very
airsoft
fair.
gun can really fucking sting.
Yeah.
Well, I got a fun one that happened. I want to say what Thursday. Um, there's okay. I at work there's we got in a fight with an Uber driver, and I mean a fight. This Uber driver was I'm gonna say a problem. He would routinely lie about having an Uber to get a free drink. Like we have a rule that if like Uber drivers get free coffee or a free small drink if they have a order pickup.
Mhm.
And so he would come in, and I took his order because there's no one else there. 'Cause no one else does their job when they're almost off, which fair enough. I don't either. So I take his order, and he's like, "Oh, and a small coffee. I'm here for Uber." I'm like, "Okay." So I punch him a coffee. I go make it, and about like 5 minutes later, my boss comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, Alex, don't make coffees if they don't have an Uber." And I'm like, "No, no, he had an Uber. He told me he did, or at the very least, he was fucking lying." So later on at night, he comes back and he pissed us off because he when he took the Uber bag from us, he ripped it open, so we had to give him like 30 more fucking stickers to close it. So we go take a seat, me and my boss, and he's like, "I want to give him a bad review on Uber, but I feel bad because it could hurt his income." And I just we paused for a sec, and I said, "I mean, he's hurting our income." And my boss just jumps up. "You're right." It just goes and gives him a bad review immediately.
Bro, sometimes you gotta play the villain. Sometimes you gotta.
Well, here's where it gets kind of nutty. He showed up like 5 minutes later. The Uber driver. He drove right by the speaker. He just didn't stop. And he comes out the second window, and he starts interrogating us about the bad review. He knows it was us, and he's like, why did you guys give me a bad review? Like, what's up? What's going on? So I call my boss over to deal with it, and we have to go talk to him outside for a bit. And then while we're outside, he's staring dead at me. Like he thinks I did it. I don't even have access to that machine. Okay, I can't even do that. Uh, but I was just sitting there like listening to him, like, uh huh. He's like, yeah, I don't have a problem against you. I don't have a problem against anyone else in this restaurant. I'm like, okay, it's just weird that you specified me. Uh, maybe if you didn't like waste my fucking time all the time, you would have gotten a shit review. Uh, so the thing that's crazy is he blamed us for 5 bad reviews he got.
Five?
We only did 2. And he's like,
Mhm.
yeah, you guys give me 5 bad reviews. That's like really overkill. I'm like, no. We gave you 2 bad reviews, which yeah, kind of still overkill, but like 5? He's like, yeah, only the last place I work, I drive to can give reviews. And listen, I'm gonna tell you that's bullshit because the review thing on the tablet has every fucking Uber driver from all day. Okay, that's how we gave you 2 bad reviews. If it was just the last guy, we wouldn't be able to give you 2 reviews. Just like think about it for a second. So
Yeah.
he got 5 reviews. I have no idea what the other 3 are from, but his rating went down from like a 98 to an 86 was the last I saw of it.
I mean, he earned it. He played shitty games. He won shitty
Well,
prizes, and
here's the fucking thing. I had to go back inside to take an order, and the moment I left, he threatened my boss. He goes, "Listen, I'm a big guy. I'm a strong guy. That's why I'm in. That's why
no
I'm
way.
no. That's why I'm in the car because I can take care of you both."
What?
That's what he said to
Oh,
my boss.
I'm so big. I'm so strong, which is why I'm in this small, secluded yet easily
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna poke you with
maneuverable.
sticks. Like, what the fuck?
What a,
What's wrong with you? You have
why?
a wife and kids. Don't threaten people in front of a police station.
What a fucking tool.
It was
What
really
a
funny. Uh,
Oh my god.
Needless to say, we don't really like that guy. And the thing that the last plot twist is apparently he was supposedly banned from our location for getting in fights with managers all the time. There were 2 other managers he got in a fight with prior to this event, and he like cussed them out and everything. So I don't know why we were
Bro.
in like serving this guy anymore. I don't give a shit. Like he's a real problem. Hmm.
Man. See, I can't really shit talk any of those like food delivery services. The only experiences I've had with them that didn't involve me just kind of mooching off someone else's order and just paying for my share was getting free food from a driver. When I was working one time, I was out there hauling ass pushing carts because I worked as a service clerk. I like just pushed shit because that's what service clerks do. And I was
Hmm.
out there, and all of a sudden, some guy, really thick accent, like drives up, like in, I believe it was like some hatchback or something. He drives right up to the sidewalk where I'm at as I'm pushing some carts into the store, and he's like, I-
Okay.
my that's basically translating into what I understood at that
Hmm.
moment. Because this guy's kind of yelling at me from his car because the sidewalk's pretty wide. So I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, Burger King. What?
Yeah, Burger
Burger
King
King.
sucks, dude. I get it. I'm sorry, man.
So, so then I'm confused. So I like walk right up to to his like car window. I'm like, sorry, sir, what were you asking about? I was Burger King. What? Oh,
Kuba, after
Uber.
3 times, you just laugh and nod. Okay, that's the rule.
See, but I can't do that because if he's someone that has some relevance to the store, he's probably asking me to do something for him. Or alternatively, he has something for the store, so I can't just fuck off.
That's yeah.
So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. So this time, finally, he like slows down. He's like, "I Uber Eats driver. I person cancel order. You want Burger King?" I was like, the
Ew.
Burger King's
Okay.
I can what do you mean? It's free food. I
I know, but
hadn't
it's
eaten anything
Burger
for 8
King,
hours,
dude.
bro. bro, I hadn't eaten anything for 8 hours. I took it. I dined on that shit. The guy was, like, happy I took it because he obviously didn't want Burger King because
Yeah,
Burger
he has the same opinion I do.
King.
Have it your way. Fuck, man.
Yeah, and it was delicious.
It was not.
M
You're lying.
my
Copium.
customers sorry, not my customers, my coworkers looked at me jealously. I walked into the store, you gotta wear one of those glowy fucking, like, jackets.
Yeah,
My
high
my
vis. Yeah.
fucking glowy jackets, my my glowing armor, and as I walked in with a fucking strut in my step, everyone envied me, bro. I
No
was
one did.
happy.
You're lying. The
Shut the
instant they
fuck
see
up.
that's Burger King, they go, "Poor guy." They think you're being tortured. That you have to do it.
It's a CIA
It's,
fucking thing. They're interrogating me.
imagine that. Like, oh no, you got caught by the CIA. You're not gonna waterboard me. Worse. And they put down a bag of Burger King on the table. Oh my god, I'd freak out.
I'd shit my pants on the spot, bro.
If
Fucking
no, if you don't shit your pants on the spot, the Burger King will make you.
Burger King will make you, yeah.
No, it tastes like horse ass.
God, how
Please.
have I told you the one time I went to Burger King so a Burger King and it was fucking actually maybe this is just all Burger Kings, but it was genuinely like ghetto as fuck to the extent that the entire restaurant should have been closed down. Like not a
Most
joke.
Burger Kings are. I got a very similar Burger King story.
Yeah, because I went to Niagara Falls and I was on the US side and there was a Burger King like
See,
pretty
that's your
close.
problem. You're on the U.S. side.
Shit,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, because like most Burger Kings I go into, it kind of feels like you're walking into an SCP like building, you know? Like it's some creepy fucking ominous type shit. Like it's about to murder you. Like, oh, you order 3 times from Burger King and they'll eat you alive or some shit. That's what it feels like. It's like all creepy, all dimly lit. But this one was even worse. Like I walk in, there's like a fucking. It's like midday on a weekday. So it shouldn't be crazy busy. And there's like this massive fucking lineup of people. And there's like 4 or 5 people in the kitchen. So you'd imagine that they're like hauling ass. I shit you not. We waited in that line for 45 minutes just to get our food. And once we finally get there, we order and then we sit down. We have to wait another fucking 30 minutes just to get like a sandwich each. We didn't even get combos, just the sandwiches. In the meantime, as we were waiting, it was me, my mom, and my dad. My mom goes to the bathroom. She walks out, almost vomiting in her mouth, telling us that there's shit covering the floor. And the
Ah, the
fuck,
Burger King.
yeah, it was horrendous.
uh, I didn't talk about it much back then, but after Fan Expo, for people who don't know, I had really shitty service at Fan Expo. After Fan Expo, at a Korean barbecue, which I'm not even gonna start with that, even though that's probably never gonna be heard from again. Uh, then I went to a Burger King just on my own because I didn't eat the Korean barbecue, and I was like, "Well, we have like 30 minutes to kill. I'll get like a bite to eat." So I walk in to Burger King. My buddies go across the street to a convenience store and get slushies. And this Burger King's fucked. The door, it's one of the doors has a fucking wooden panel like someone broke in. Which come on, guys,
Uh,
breaking into Burger King, come on, you're better than that.
that's a new low. Oh
It
my
is a new
goodness.
low. So I order or whatever, and I only get nuggets at Burger King. The Whoppers taste like shit. I actually hate their Whoppers so much. But their nuggets are okay. I'll give the nuggets a pass.
Mhm.
So I order food, and I'm sitting there. Actually, I sit there for 20 fucking minutes. They finish the nuggets, but they give them to someone else that ordered after me. And the lady, because the lady who took my order didn't see her coworker give the nuggets out, and she looked at me. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's gonna take a little bit longer." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So like
Oh
literally
my god.
our ride home is almost here, and I need to chow down on fucking Burger King in about 5 seconds. Oh my god, it was terrible.
Bro.
There's not much of that story, but it's just every fucking place in that city gives you really bad service. All right, like it's just strange that I went 3 for 3 that day.
Okay. It's Burger King though.
Yeah, okay. The Burger King's the only one I give. I give the pass
That's
to it just because I expected it.
Yeah, it's a part of the experience at this point, you
Yeah,
know?
you're going to. I'm going to Burger King.
It's like going to Popeyes and expecting them to be rude as fuck. Well, they'll serve you pretty damn quick, but it's like you go in there to order, "Hi, how
That's
are you doing?" And the fucking guy's like, "Popeyes, the fuck you want?"
yeah, and like every time I go to Popeyes, I feel like I'm being judged so hard because I'm not getting the
Yeah,
spicy shit.
yeah,
And it's
every
like,
single
guys,
time.
come on, I can't handle it. I get the buffalo sauce.
Oh my god, that's so funny you mentioned that because a couple weeks ago we had a fucking what's it called? We had one of those like bank holidays and everything was closed down. I think the most recent one we had, I don't remember what day it was. It was like
Hmm.
2 weeks ago from the time of recording,
Yeah,
I
something or other.
think.
Yeah.
And so me and my family wanted to go to Popeyes, but it was closed. So we were like, okay, is there any alternatives that are open? And there's this place called Mary Brown's Chicken. They're like literally a
Huh.
couple of like blocks down from the Popeyes. It
Okay.
sounds even more like I don't want to say hood, but like hood
Does
like
not
chicken.
sound hood.
Bro, Mary Brown's? Mary Brown's,
They
bro?
should name
I
some
don't know.
Mother Mary's chicken. That pull on everybody. Come
Yeah.
get your Christian chicken. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So we go there, and I like to. I usually prefer mild, but sometimes I go a bit daring and go for the spicy.
Wow.
Yeah, I know I'm a hero. I usually end up regretting it because it's a little too spicy for my liking. Especially Popeyes, it's like, uh, yeah, I can deal with it, but it kind of just kills my flavor because it's a bit too on nose. But
Yeah.
then I go here, and the first time we go, I'm like, shit, I'm kind of feeling spicy.
Yeah. Why not Rome, right?
Yeah, so my dad's like ordering. He's like, "Okay, can we get
Mm-hmm.
3 chicken sandwich combos?" The lady like at the cash is like, "Oh, do you want mild or spicy?" My dad says all mild, and I like interrupt like I'm fucking like doing one of those fucking scenes in a movie or TV show where the guy's like kind of showing off. Nope, I want a spicy. The best part is there were two like old ass white dudes behind us who like popped dead ass popped off. One of the guys was like, "Whoa,
Big
whoa,
man
someone's
over
bold."
here.
Yeah, like someone's bold.
Get a load of this
And,
guy.
yeah, and I thought that was gonna be the end of the story. Like, okay, I'm getting my spicy chicken. But then we like sit down, waiting for it, and as we get it, I'm going to like grab some sauces, and like one of those old white dudes is like right in front of the sauce, and I'm like looking at him trying to see what sauces they have, and he's like, no, 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 I got you, and he grabs 3 packets of their like super spicy like
Oh
buffalo sauce or
no.
whatever, and hands it to me, and I'm just like, I just still wanted to catch him, man, but thank you. And he's like, no, 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 you're definitely the type for it, man.
You're definitely the type for it, man.
So I fucking go back and sit down. I don't pour the buffalo sauce because I know where to pick my battles, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't because holy fucking shit, Mary Brown's chicken is twice as fucking
Mm.
spicy as Popeyes.
Yeah.
I regretted
That's
that
why they were like,
decision.
those are regulars. They knew. They
They
knew.
knew they knew what I was getting into. They did. They warned me. They were
I could.
warning me.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I couldn't, man. I can't handle Popeyes. Like, I can't. He's like, I probably can, but last time I had it, I was like, I don't even taste the chicken. I'm just fighting for my life. This is the most white guy thing we've ever talked about on this podcast. Like this is white. Uh,
Jeez, as
I
if you've
wonder.
forgotten the name.
People are listening. Wow, these guys sound white. Oh, I
Bro,
got one more
I'm
work story.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just like making sure that we can be accredited white guys for the
Yeah,
remainder of this
you
episode.
just cemented us forever.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Go on. What was your
so
story?
it was the same night. This is the same night as the other one. There was one more thing that happened literally yesterday, but I'm not gonna talk about. But Thursday night, we're it's really quiet, and we're about to switch to breakfast menu. We got about 30 minutes or so, and a woman comes up and she just orders the McCrispy, which if you haven't tried it yet, it's like just I'm gonna sell it so short here. I don't care for it. It's literally a different. It's like a junior. It's like a McChicken, but it's a different bun and different chicken meat. I've been told it's really good. I don't know if it's good. I haven't tried it. Some of my friends just said it was mid as fuck. and apparently in the U.S. it has pickles for some reason. I like what? Uh,
Oh,
I know, right? I don't like pickles on my chicken sandwiches. Whatever. I don't like pickles, period. But whatever. She orders McCrispy. I had to let her know it's going to be a bit of a wait because, well, the other McCrispies have been there for like 2.5 hours, and let me be honest, you don't fucking want that. So we'll make it fresh for you. And so I tell her to park, and she goes, "Oh, but there's no one behind me. I'll just sit here." And I'm like, "No, motherfucker! When I tell you to park, you fucking park, okay? This is not. There's no question here. This is not a request. Okay? You are being served. You fucking listen to orders." No, but really though, if someone asks you to park, you fucking park. You're being such a problem. You have no idea. The amount of people who are like, "Oh, there's no one behind us," but they don't realize that I have like a time limit is insane. People have not worked a minimum wage job, and it shows. So
you're right. Preach.
preach. Like,
Preach.
don't fucking tell me how to do my job, and I'll tell you where to fucking park. That's how this works. Okay, you want your damn food? So she pulls up, and I don't see her. Like, she's gone. And another guy comes. We take his order. It's a Big Mac or whatever, combo and a coffee. And like, we actually do have Big Mac meat because I get a Big Mac for my break. Well, I give him his food, and he was really tired. This guy. He pulls up to the speaker, and he's like, "Listen, man, I'm really tired. I just got off work. Are you guys still doing like lunch, or are you on breakfast?" And I go, "Oh, we're still on lunch right now." He goes, "Fuck yeah, okay, give me a Big Mac." I'm like, "Okay."
With that enunciation.
No, not really, but like,
Oh,
he was like
damn.
so excited about it. Well, I close the window and he pulls up, and then about 3 or 4 seconds later, he backs up back to the window, and I open. "Hey, sorry, did I miss something? Did I forget to put something in your bag?" And he could have lied. I totally would have gotten like something. He goes, "No, you did everything right," but he points forward. "Is that person waiting for something?" And so I look out the window, like I lean out the window like a Scooby Doo character peeking around the door, and there's a car just blocking the exit to the drive-through, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake, okay, like she's waiting for something, but she shouldn't be there because we would have thought she just left. We have no idea why she's there. She's not supposed to be there. Why you okay? Here's the thing: the way the restaurant's laid out is literally we would not see this person if we went out to bring her food. We would have assumed that she just left. Okay, if you walk out because first of all, at night we park you at the curbside spots, not the actual pickup waiting spots. We park you where the mobile orders are because that door has an automatic like lock on it. Like the doors lock at night. That door is automatic. It will stay open for us if we press a button. The other one closer to the actual like drive-through pickup spots does not. So we ask you to park here because it's way fucking easier for everybody involved. Uh, so we wouldn't have seen this person. We would have checked the other spots too because we can see them. But obviously we can't see your car from around the goddamn corner of the building. And I'm like, all right, well I'm gonna go have a chat with this person and let them know to please move. And this guy's like frustrated because he's really tired and wants to leave. And he's like, yeah, this person doesn't move. I'll just out the back way. And so I'm about to go out and talk, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys want me to handle it?" And I'm like, "No, no, no. You're a customer. You sit here." My boss just goes, "Could you please?" I'm like, "Dude, this is literally like our job. What the? Okay, whatever." But this guy seemed eager. He really wanted to go talk to this motherfucker. So he gets out of his car and he
Mhm.
walks over. And I'm being honest, even though I was out like listening out the window, I didn't really catch the entire conversation. I did not hear a word the woman said. I just heard some things to the guy. And from what I gathered, it sounded like she was mad that she had to wait there 7 minutes for her sandwich. It does take 7 minutes to cook. Uh, and she just didn't want to park or whatever. And he just goes, "Listen, I get you frustrated, all right? But can you take it up with them? Why the fuck am I being brought into this?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, he raises a really good point." So anyway, she moves to the front of the building, and the guy leaves. We thank him for helping us out. He says no problem. We actually talked for a second about it. He's like, "Yeah, no, she was just really pissed off, I guess." So we finished the sandwich. I told my boss, "Listen, she's gonna be pissy at me because I told her to park. You didn't. So could you bring it out?" He goes, "Sure." Well, he goes out to give her the sandwich, and apparently she was crying.
Huh?
Yeah, no fucking idea why. And I am just pissed off because how fucking dare you? You get pissy with us for parking you. You refuse to park. You block some other motherfucker in the drive-through. And then you have the audacity to cry for being called out? Go fuck yourself. You get no
Was that actually?
sympathy. Yeah, I don't know why she was crying. That was probably the reason. Maybe she's having a rough night. I get that. But no reason to be a fucking total bitch. Oh my god, this frustrates me because this customer did literally everything they could to inconvenience us.
Listen, if you're, I don't care what the situation is, unless there's like a fucking child in the middle of the road or some shit. If you're blocking the fucking like exit with your
Yeah,
fucking car, you deserve to get T-boned.
yeah,
You
like
deserve it at that
you're
point.
gonna get your car hit. Okay, you're gonna get someone's gonna key your goddamn car. It's not gonna be me because my car keys don't have a thing to key your car with. But let it be known, it's gonna happen. No, but really, this person, if this guy didn't show up, we would have assumed that she left and she would have came and bitched us out for not finding her car. Like, I'm not gonna do a fucking side quest to give you a sandwich. All right, I don't get paid enough to run around at night giving people sandwiches.
Yeah, bro, you don't have fucking eagle vision from Assassin's Creed to see around the corner to like
No, no,
highlight where
I
she's
got the
sitting.
hitman sense. I see
Yeah.
you through the walls. But really, that was ridiculous. Well, with that said, let's hop in the politics news. So, the only really interesting.
Great segue,
What?
by
Who
the
gives
way.
a shit?
Incredible.
What? Who gives a
Wow.
shit? We're like 10 minutes behind schedule. Uh, okay,
As if there is a known schedule to anyone besides the two of us.
that's exactly it, Coob. You had to.
Great.
You brought it up. Don't even start with me.
You're the one who brought up scheduling.
No, no, you're
You
all like, "Wow,
listen to
great
the other
segue." You forced me to play my hand.
your hand was fucking was all fucking jokers
How do you
somehow.
want me to
All you
segue
had was
McDonald's to
jokers.
human trafficking? Now
Um,
you feel like an idiot. Ron
I mean,
DeSantis sent 50 people to Martha's Vineyard after lying about where they were going to be sent to. Okay.
what?
For those, yeah. How do you want me to segue to that, motherfucker?
God damn.
Causes a problem. Yeah. So Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida, and he's not popular among liberals because this guy's kind of a nutcase. Um,
So
he's
he's exactly the man of the people then.
Yeah, like honestly, I can't think of a better man to lead Florida because he's leading by example. However, it's Florida, and therefore my opinion is not very high. And also, this guy's a piece of shit. So I mean, he fits. Just god damn it. Anyways, he on Wednesday he sent 50 migrants unexpected. Okay, he he had a woman who allegedly, according to these migrants, was named Perla, and they were promised to be sent to I think it was Boston. Uh,
Mhm.
but really, he just paid like a couple $1 million. I'm trying to find the exact number. I heard different numbers to send them on 2 planes to Martha's Vineyard, which I'm not entirely sure where that is, but sure shit not Boston. Oh, it's in Massachusetts. That doesn't sound like Boston. It's on an
That
island, by
is
the way.
it's on an island. Oh
Yes, and this
lord.
place is well, they basically they took care of all the immigrants and whatnot, but the immigrants that eventually have to leave after about a day. So I mean, it kind of sucks. But it was out of nowhere. They weren't prepared to hold these people. From what I gather, Martha's Vineyard actually does take care of people. It is like a sanctuary city or location. But it was just like they couldn't, for whatever reason, they couldn't do this. I'm actually checking this out. No, okay, I don't want to. I'm looking at like what is special about Martha's Vineyard in Google, and it goes, "It's pristine beaches." And you and I both know that's not what we're here to talk about right now. Google.
Listen, maybe they were really enjoying the beaches. Maybe that
They
really
probably. I'd imagine this place is great beaches. I mean, it's an island. Uh, but yeah. But yeah. So he sent these people there, and right now it's being called like a huge political stunt. And the way I see it is that Republicans are trying to change the topic from abortion to immigration for midterms. because they will be seen more favorably. But I don't think human trafficking is the way to do it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like human trafficking is one of those few things that every side of the political spectrum can universally go, that's a no-no. I
Yeah,
think that's one of those few things along with murder.
and
And
before anyone goes, "Oh, this isn't human trafficking," the definition of human trafficking is literally the recruitment, transportation, transfer, or harboring or receipt of people through force, fraud, or deception, with the aim of exploiting them for profit. Yes, this is human trafficking, and no, he's not in prison. Yes, America has a class of people who are above the law. Whatever, you live in a dictatorship. Don't worry about it too much.
what do you mean? They're just called the elite? I'm
Yeah, the
sorry.
elite,
They're called the based.
the
And
base.
the based and black pilled. That's what they are. Ron DeSantis is based and black pilled.
Yeah, sure. What's hilarious is I actually saw another thing here that apparently Trump was pissed that DeSantis stole his idea.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So let me see if I can find that article again. I saw it when I was out at dinner today. Uh, Trump, yeah,
Man.
Trump fumes. DeSantis stole my plan for shipping migrants.
Why
So I'm
would
gonna
you?
read this because obviously that's just a headline, but it's
Yeah,
really
because there's no way anyone. I don't care who you are. There's no fucking ways something like this happens to someone, and you're like, oh, I should have done. That was
well.
my
The
idea.
thing is, if you check subreddits like r/conservative, and that's just where a bunch of like-minded people who believe that anything conservatives do is right, uh, migrate. Funny that word. Um, they're all like, "Yeah, we own the libs." No, no, you didn't. You just committed a felony. That's not right. Okay. So I don't. I'm gonna read the whole thing here, but the first thing I found is I don't think Donald Trump. I haven't found anything in this article about stealing the plan, no, stealing the election. No. Um, Trump is telling allies and confidants he's outraged that DeSantis seems to think he's allowed to steal the ex-president's mantle as both media star and as undocumented immigrant basher in chief.
Can you say that last one again, really
Of
clearly?
course.
Just
Sorry, it's just that's I've never heard these words in this like in this order before. Undocumented immigrant basher in chief.
this is like this gives the same energy as calling yourself like an enjoyer of something, like from that
That's
fucking meme. That's the energy I'm getting right now.
Florida enjoyers.
Yeah, literally. That's the energy I'm getting from that fucking title. Holy shit.
I'll just go quickly scan through this. The Trump shares here articles in quick succession. He's 2020. It's just talking about Trump. Okay, so I think that it's generally a stupid title because I don't think it's a very long article. Maybe he does say it in here, but I don't think he actually says anything about DeSantis stealing his plans to ship immigrants. So I mean, Trump, you get this one mostly because I'm not reading the rest of that. But
Too long, didn't ask.
literally though. But no, seriously, this is genuinely fucked up, and I can't believe there are people who defend this. Uh, just imagine like you're being promised a job in Boston, and you end up getting shipped to a fucking island, and you have no idea where you are. And it's also this one guy can like go own the libs. What a dick!
Hey, buddy. You wanna, you wanna, be a plumber? You wanna go work as a plumber?
I don't want to do
This
an
is
accent.
Hawaii.
What?
This is well, obviously it's in
Oh, I
Hawaii,
thought
but
you were. I thought you googled Martha's Vineyard and you said it was in Hawaii. Like, no, it
no.
isn't. It's very much not. But yeah, really,
Listen, to the uninitiated, they'd probably just
they.
think it's Hawaii.
I mean, most Americans probably do.
I would. I'm gonna be honest.
I
If you
don't
brought
like.
me
I
to
had to
fucking island,
Google. Admittedly, I had to Google where it was. I know most of the states, but it's like I'm also Canadian, so don't really care about the state. It's just I always hate those videos of like Americans doing terrible geography. I know it's cherry picked. A lot of people don't realize that it's totally cherry picked.
Oh, 100%.
But god damn, those answers are so fucked up.
They're fucked up, but I want to give the benefit of the doubt with some of them because I'm gonna be honest. I get that there are countries that they should have an even higher standard, but I hate something that I personally hate. Maybe not those videos specifically, but you always see like people just do stuff about history in general, and at least 50, if not like 75% of all the questions are about American history and geography.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever anyone like quizzes anyone on the history of the world or on like any kind of geography, it's always the US. And it's like, okay, if you are a US citizen, that's extra embarrassing. But to everyone else, it's like,
Yeah, who gives a shit?
why? Who gives a shit?
It's
Like
just
we
American history is not super duper interesting. They kind of just exist. Like when they started, they were pretty interesting, and I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, when they
Yeah, that's me
started they
dissing American history. Get on.
it is shit though. I'm sorry. Have you seen the fucking shit 90% of Europe has been up to?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
Europe is all
holy
Europe's wild as shit. America has a well, they have the one thing we all know.
we all know.
Don't really want to talk about that here. I think that's his own thing.
It has something to do with 911.
That is not what I was thinking of. Oh my god. Jesus. Why does your brain always go to 9/11?
What do you mean, bro? That was a pretty big one. I'm sorry.
Okay, I
Did you
guess so,
forget?
but it's genuine. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Did you forget how not only that how that just single-handedly created airport
I know,
security
but
into
I
the
was thinking
monster it
more of
is?
the other really big thing they're still suffering from. Oh my god, I'm gonna DM this to you. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's still
Gas
surprising. It
prices.
actually that is American culture, isn't it? No, but it's that really big thing that some people are like trying to bring back.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
did
that one.
happen.
Yeah, I say bring back, but really just trying to support. But yeah, so that's politics for the. I don't really. This is the only really like interesting story that's happened in the last bit. I'm pretty sure Biden said that the pandemic is officially over, which we all knew for a long time. Let's not kid ourselves. But yeah, even us talking about DeSantis on this podcast is giving him what he wants. He just wants to be in the headlines. Because if you're a Republican, any publicity is good publicity. Specifically, the bad publicity. I don't know why that works. But...
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I just talk about things.
Hmm.
I do not care if it gives a
Well,
bad
I mean,
man
it's not like
publicity.
we're voting for the Florida election or midterms in general.
Or any kind of U.S. election
Yeah, I
for
mean, I
that
just think
matter.
that this is wild that this guy literally got away with human trafficking and is not currently in prison. I think this really goes to show some really huge class disparity in America.
Yeah, it's the based and black pilled class of America.
Let me put it out
I
there. Hold on, sorry. Say what you want about the French, but if this happened in France, they would literally be riots in the streets.
To be fair, if there's one, personally, this is the only culture I will publicly diss besides ones that I can claim to be a part of. But the French, for
Oh,
all the negatives, for all the escargot they've given us and all the other fucking bullshit, they can host a revolution,
they
bro.
yeah, like give them
Those
what I'll get. Real recognize real. Those guys, they see something they don't like, they will fucking go wild.
they will go ham. They will
It's
destroy that
it's
shit.
so weird to me that Americans are like, yeah, people are getting human trafficked every day. I'm just gonna post about it on Reddit and cry. Like, no, this is like serious. Like, this is what? And by the way, the last thing about this is that he promised he would continue doing this. So we just had a guy openly state that he did a crime to get publicity. Then state that he's going to continue doing said crime. Granted, it might not actually be human trafficking technically a second time if they know where they're going.
At that point, I mean, granted,
It
because it's
depends. He might
used
lie
like
again. He might just lie and say, "I'm going to send you to Texas," and he's going to send him to California. That would
because
be human trafficking.
Yeah, because the other issue is also he used like the it was like kind of an agent that did it. That was kind of like the
Yeah, he
middleman
didn't
to
even
the
do
end
it
of the whole
himself. He
operation.
hired people to do it for him. He spent I heard I think it was $2 million.
$2 million on this shit.
Yeah, the tax money went to this.
Bro, that's as much as Canada paid for a giant rubber ducky one year. Fun
That's
little
hilarious. I forgot
fact
about
about Canada.
that.
Yeah, we spent $2 million taxpayer dollars on a giant rubber
Oh
ducky that
no,
destroys
sorry,
our
I
own
was
country.
completely wrong. I heard million. Okay. Here's the thing. There are different numbers going around. The first one I found is immediately $600,000, but then the other number that's being thrown around a lot is fucking 12 million.
That's that. There's no
That's it.
way.
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure the 12 million is actually the budget he had for this, and the 600,000 how much he spent on it. Because they had a whole thing, Florida, a bill to transport migrants. Because Florida people don't really, Floridians don't really know what they're voting for half the time. They just kind of vote Republican, which, whatever. A lot of people do that, go off. Um, so I think he had, yeah. So they have a program to just transport migrants out of state, which weird, but go off, I guess. And they have 12 million budget for it. So he used actual taxpayer money for this. I don't think you could just do that. I don't think you could just drop people off in a different state that you don't have jurisdiction over.
He's just built different.
Built different. Look,
He's just built different, bro.
this man just proved that you can just break whatever law you want. You probably wouldn't get fined for it. That's crazy. Or not
It
even
genu-
fined. Like,
yeah. It genuinely is just literally if you're fucking have enough influence, you can get away with shit. That's not just politicians.
that's general, yeah.
As yeah, I'm going to. I just want to fact check to make sure the story's true because I
Okay.
believe um there was a thing. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank was once in a or well, he's also just a general like businessman. He's obviously not just a Shark Tank guy. Basically, he's very rich.
I know
Although
who
I'm
he
pretty sure,
is, yeah.
yeah, most people know, but some people might not.
Why do they
But
call him Mr. Wonderful?
he is quite the opposite, as I will demonstrate with this news story. Because his wife, in 2019 in Canada crashed a boat that killed 2 people, and she was
What
found
the
not
fuck?
guilty. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, that
I'm
was like not where I thought this was going at all. Oh my god.
nah, the O'Learys committed murder, basic or manslaughter, I guess, but they
Oh
were
my god, yeah,
ruled
this is the
not
first
guilty.
thing I you search Linda O'Leary, the first thing is found not guilty of failed boat crash.
Yeah.
Is there a reason? Do we know anything about the court case?
I'm trying to look. She drank vodka
Okay, so
after the crash,
after the
so
crash, okay.
sh- so I don't know. The judge ruled that the alcohol consumption had no role in the crash,
Okay, so here's what I
but
found is that the judge said that uh the judge said that there's not enough evidence to determine what speed O'Leary was traveling when the crash occurred or what speed would have been appropriate. First of all, that's a blatant fucking lie. I think anyone obviously I'm not one of these people. I think most people who have a boating license probably know what speed would be safe in that situation. I just think this is negligent. This is criminal negligence.
this is
That's a crime. This is a crime.
this is a crime, but
God damn it.
hey, everyone's happy and doing okay
Fucking
on the
even
rich
OJ
side.
got away with it. God damn it.
Even OG got away with it, yeah.
uh,
And that was a very well-known situation. The difference is, I think, though, everyone knows what happened with OJ. I'm pretty sure
we
this
all
kind of
know the
got covered
truth.
up. Yeah, this honestly got covered up.
Yeah, no one talked about this. Well, also it's
No
Canadian
one.
news, so it doesn't get talked about much.
That's true, but like Kevin O'Leary's not like specifically Canadian businessman. This was just like
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty sure like
it happened
Irish
in
stuff.
Ontario. It's like Shark Tank's not that popular of a show. I know he's an
I'm pretty
actual
sure
businessman, but like,
Shark Tank is actually crazy popular.
is it actually?
Honestly, yeah,
It's one
it's
of those
like
shows that no one ever fucking mentions.
Yeah, people don't mention it, but everyone knows it.
That's true.
And
Everyone knows
he's
it.
yeah, and he is probably like the main guy who everyone
Yeah,
recognizes
he is
from
kind
it.
of iconic.
Yeah,
Even then, no one knows his wife. So
that's true, but there's no way in hell she should have gotten away with this.
no, absolutely, this is terrible. Uh,
Also, he was also on the boat.
how is
I
he
should have
not the
mentioned
one
that.
dead? Was it
Then
an
on the boat
intentional
with his
murder?
wife. Who fucking knows? It was
Death on the Nile. I still need to finish that book. Uh,
I did not know that was a book. I'm illiterate.
well,
I
it's a book,
cannot
but they
read.
made it a movie apparently. It's funny because I was gonna say this, I wasn't gonna talk about it at all, but I went to buy a book a while back and I got Death on the Nile because I like murder mysteries where they're all trapped in one place. Because come on,
Mhm.
um, and literally a few days later, I went to see a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but out front of the theater there was a poster of the front cover of the book, and it was a
Oh
movie
shit.
coming out soon that it had Gal Gadot in it and whatnot. And I was like, what the fuck? That's so weird because I'd never heard about this movie before in my life until I bought the book. And even then, I didn't know about it. But anyway, speaking of boats, well, especially that boat in general, Lindo O'Leary's, there's probably a couple leaks in there. Speaking of leaks, see, was that better?
I have a better one because
Okay.
you were talking about murder mysteries in an enclosed space. This is a very
Oh,
short one. I just
Among
figured
Us.
Among Us VR is actually coming out. That is a real thing.
I know, I know.
That is
I
coming out.
forgot
Yeah.
that that was coming out though, because we haven't heard about it in so long.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of a dead game. It was fun for what it was, but I definitely think it was kind of overstayed its welcome, and people were a little too crazy about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, yeah, I got like a. It was a meme. I'll probably play Among Us VR. Assuming it's like $20, I'll pick it up tops. But I don't.
20 bucks is pushing it, I'd
Yeah,
say.
but it's also they had the 3D model everything. It's just like
3D modeling, and as someone who has done 3D
yeah, it's true.
modeling before, I can tell you modeling an Among Us guy with a walk cycle is not fucking hard.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I've been looking at the characters. Uh, but yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun to play with friends. I'll
I
probably
think so
buy it
too.
straight up on the Oculus if it comes out on the Oculus. I don't see a reason to buy this on Steam.
Yeah, because where are you gonna get additional graphics capacity? Whoa,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it does come out like a month or so. It just says holiday 2022, so like December.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I guess we'll get to play one Among Us because
one
we don't
v
have any
one.
we don't have any friends to play VR with.
Well, no, we have a few who have an Oculus. It's a matter of will they buy it on Steam or the Oculus. I think buying on the Oculus is the play because this game is not graphically intensive. I only buy games on Steam if they are super graphically intensive. That's it.
I buy them on Steam if it seems like they're not gonna get updated on the other thing.
That's also true. Um, but yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
talk about the huge fucking leak that happened. That's why I set up the leak story.
Oh yeah, there's also a new game. Like you
God
mentioned murder
fucking damn
mystery,
it!
another thing similar. The people who made Dang It Grandpa, sorry, said that wrong. Dang Grandpa are making a
Dang
new
it,
mystery
Grandpa's
this
good.
game.
I actually thought that was a real game. I was like, "What? That sounds fun. What's that about?" I was thinking of like Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa, bro.
Dang it, Grandpa! Whoops. Anyways, yeah, Dang and Rampa, what's up?
Oh, it's just there's a new game they're making that's a kind of also murder mystery, but from a different series, and like that's kind of getting high. I really just said that just to piss you off. If
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna be honest, I don't have
yeah,
much more to say
no
about
one
that.
actually cares about Dang and Rampa legitimately. So,
Yeah, although you did say you do like enclosed murder mysteries, so
they
you
are
probably got a
fun.
kick
I
out
just
of
don't
it.
want to be known as the guy who plays Dang and Rampa.
That's also
Right.
very fair.
Yeah, so I'm
That
not
is
gonna.
yeah.
So, no, we just pissed off so many people with that one. I'm gonna get
We
someone's
would
like, I'm gonna get hate mail for that. Dang and Rampa was actually a great series. Someone's gonna mail me a fucking pipe bomb.
someone is the that's you jest, but that fan base is toxic as
They
fuck,
are.
bro. I swear.
But yeah, so I really want to talk about the fucking massive leak that happened this week.
Man, oh yeah, there was some new Sonic. There was like almost an hour of
Okay,
Sonic
so
Frontiers.
Rockstar got this is all confirmed. It's real. It's. I am so glad we pushed the podcast back to today because literally we were supposed to do this on Friday. But if people don't know, obviously we're in gaming news now. Okay, you can figure it out. Use brain. Um, last Friday we were like, yeah, let's not do the podcast today because there's gonna be like There's no good news to talk about really. Nothing really happened. Then literally like I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Sunday. The biggest leak in gaming history happened.
Literally, though.
We joke, but
Genuinely.
90 videos of gameplay, like 90 videos, images of gameplay, actual voice acting. It's huge. This is massive. Oh my god. Mm.
It's fucking ginormous, and I know some people if you haven't seen it, I suggest you do look at some of the footage,
Well, actually,
but
it's kind of hard. It's getting harder to find. I think there's like a Google Drive or something you get your hands on. I don't have it right
oh, they're
now.
taking them
The
down?
On YouTube, Rockstar's especially taking it down. You'll definitely be able to find some, but definitely not all of the footage. It's definitely it's getting difficult.
Damn, they're fucking sweeping under the rug.
But
But, like,
Rockstar
I 'cause
did
I
post
s
a message today.
they
Uh,
did? Oh, what was it?
Basically, it was just saying that they're really sad about this, but it's not going to stop them from working on the game. Basically, they just confirmed, yeah, this is real. We're bummed that got leaked, but we're going to keep working on it the same, which is
But
good to
here's
hear.
but here's the thing, I don't know why they were so upset about it in the first place. Because people got really excited about this and are still excited about it.
Actually, I'm going to chime in. I'm excited. Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't actually care that much. GTA 6, I know I was going to buy it anyways. The leak doesn't
Yeah, we're
change
gonna
this for
buy
me.
it anyways,
It's
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. Let's not kid ourselves. But I know there are people out there who have a fairly controversial opinion about the new female character, Lucia. Probably saying that right. I remember that when
Lucina?
it's not Lucina. Oh! Yeah, you play as Lucina and Marth. Uh,
Yo, the Nintendo people, let's go, that's
Finally a
crazy.
Nintendo joke in this episode. Let's go. But it's a shitty one. Uh,
Like the Switch.
yeah. I really want to use the Switch more, but I have no good reason. I need to finish Octopath. Uh,
I do not need to finish Octopath, I
yeah,
never
you got
will.
stuck in. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. That's not gaming
Yeah,
news, but
well
it's gaming related. We want to talk about it. Well, I
yeah, we're
want to talk
getting
about it now.
sidetracked.
Um, so I know there was a huge controversy when the original leak came out like months ago that this would be a Bonnie and Clyde type story with the first female main character in a GTA game. And personally, I didn't really give a shit. I do hope that the it's not all like they have two characters. I hope they don't focus the entire story on one of the characters. I think that'd be a waste of time at that point. Just have one character. Uh,
Mhm.
what they did in GTA 5 was pretty good with Franklin being like the main one, but the other two have like the other two are super important to the story.
It's basically 33, 33, 30, 30 split, but
Yeah,
Franklin's just the one that kinda
he's
has
the
a traditional come up.
yeah he's like the traditional character, and you have two new guys.
Mhm.
Uh, and the main character in this one, sorry, the male character, the male main character, kind of it looks to me like they're rolling off of Trevor, like they're trying to do Trevor again. Uh, let me put the leaks here.
I don't see too much of an issue with that personally. Because I didn't want to look too much into narrative leaks because I prefer to go into that unspoiled. I just look for
There's
gameplay
no
stuff.
narrative leaks to my knowledge. I also didn't get a good look at all the leaks. It's just he kind of reminds me of Trevor. In the pictures I saw of him, he looked like a redneck with the backwards hat and a tank top and stuff.
Mm.
And it just looks
Yeah,
to me
yeah,
that
yeah.
Trevor was funny. Let's do that again. And that worries me because it's like, well, clearly I know who a character they spent more time on this time around.
Well, we don't know
I
because
know.
the only notable like major that immediately comes to mind major Rockstar character that was a female lead was like Sadie Adler was it
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
RDR2, and even she kind of like didn't have a crazy big role compared to other major players like Dutch,
Well, here you're literally
Vanderlyn.
playing as this character, so
Yeah, so it's a bit different.
yeah.
So I give him the benefit of the doubt there. The one thing that worries me, I know I've brought this up before to you, but um Rockstar's like old a lot of people, a lot of staff left midway through the
Yes.
development of Red Dead Redemption 2, including a lot of executives. So
Mm.
I'm worried if the narrative is going to be as strong as old games when all the old
I
blood is
don't.
gone.
We'll have to see. Again, it's the leagues, despite there's a lot of them. There's still not much to judge the game on. It has another 2 years of development.
Hmm.
But I'm seeing a lot of people look at the game, the leaks, and going, "What the fuck is this? Why does it look so terrible?" Guys, it is a pre-alpha build. Holy
Yeah,
shit! What did
it's
you think?
designed. Yeah, what do people expect? That's something I wanted to mention a little bit ago until you really interrupted me. But
What the fuck? Fuck you! Says you, motherfucker! God damn it!
Well, what are you mad about, bro?
Just,
I'm
oh
just saying
yeah,
how it
oh
is.
dang it, Grandpa! And fucking other thing is, just go on,
What are you
go
mad
on.
about, bro? What are you fucking mad about? But oh, we playing this
Yeah, we're
game? Oh
playing this
shit.
game. Oh fuck, that was loaded.
I beg your pardon.
That bounced up. I think I heard that gun shoot. It was the Aeon Pro, and I'm pretty sure it's shot. I heard it ricochet off the wall, but I couldn't see the bullet. So
Oh,
that was worrying.
well, nah, don't worry about it. That's how it do. That's how it
Hmm.
be. But yeah, no, the thing is that those fucking these builds are not meant to look good. They're just meant to test gameplay
Yeah.
capabilities and get the general picture. Especially the other part is also maybe they could do even look better, but they purposely res down the graphics because it's easier to develop like that.
Well, even then, the nightclub scene looked really good. Maybe missing a couple lights in there. The main character models look fucking fantastic. The diner area was beautiful. Like, there's so much little details in that diner. Like, I can tell this game is going to be very detailed, and that it's looking to be fun. Um,
Yeah.
but again, it's not much to judge the game on yet. I think people are kind of jumping. Even I kind of did a second ago, but people are jumping to conclusions here. Is like, wow, look at this game. It's gonna be terrible. It's not coming out for 2 more fucking years. By the time it comes out, people will probably forget these leaks even happened.
Yeah, don't forget a lot of granted maybe not so much anymore since AAA
Mm.
gaming has come to almost complete halt with like maybe up to 5 major big releases a year.
Yeah,
But until not too long ago, most major AAA like top of the line titles took 2 to 3 years to make. So that's basically still a full
and
development
now it's like
cycle.
6 fucking years for a game. All right, it's not easy. People think you just
Yeah,
press a button and the game comes out, but no, believe it or not, people get paid to do this. Might not understand that, but I, for
easy
one,
about
am
that
happy
money.
to finally get out of Los Santos. I just want a new city, dude. I have
Yeah.
I know Los Santos better than I know Toronto. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. I can if I go to fucking LA, I will know the streets better than I know my own country. That is fucked up.
Y- you say that like it's a joke, but it is
No,
genuinely
because I remember
true.
when that game came out the first time, everyone was like, "Oh my god, they actually did just like the streets are identical."
Yeah, I there was one guy who like went around taking pictures to compare both of them.
No, there was one guy who went on a
Like,
bike ride with his camera on, and yeah, lo and behold, they're identical, verbatim.
mhm,
I'm not sure about the desert area. I can be honest with you, but the actual city is that's spot on. That's on point,
yeah,
and I think that's incredible. Like that just shows the detail they put in these games. But
you know,
also it's
it's
sad that I know
amazing.
the city that well,
Everyone does though. GTA 5 is one of the fucking biggest releases, video game releases
Mhm.
of all time.
and it's been out for
Like that.
they've resold it like twice. It's been like it had the PS3 version and the PS4 version. I'm doing PlayStation. Now it's coming out again PS5. Like fuck you. Come on, stop. We let Skyrim do it. Now every motherfucker thinks they can do it. God damn it.
Okay, to be fair, Skyrim is one of the other games as one of the like biggest video game releases of
Yeah, but that
ever of
doesn't
all
mean you
time.
release it 5 goddamn times, guys. It doesn't need
Uh,
an anniversary
yeah,
edition if it gets a new release every year.
I mean, hey, it is an anniversary.
It wasn't an anniversary.
By all means, technically speaking, it's an anniversary.
I know they were just doing that to get budget for Starfield. That's my theory, anyways. They needed money, so they just released Skyrim again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too excited for Starfield. Maybe that's just me.
I'm skeptical. I
I am
am.
skeptical as well. It's like the whole structure with the like the way you traverse between different areas because it's like space.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And I feel like it's not gonna feel nearly as like whimsical or as open as something like a Fallout game or
Mhm.
Skyrim or sorry, Elder Scrolls in general, but mostly Skyrim and Oblivion in my opinion, because the other ones, people are gonna hate me for this, are a little too outdated to kind of be able to enjoy unless you're already accustomed
Now,
to their
Fallout 3 is
mechanics.
so hard to play on PC now, it's not worth it. I remember when I tried to install Fallout 3, I had to download other shit to make it work. I literally had to mod the game to get it to function.
Bro.
It's made for like Windows XP. So anything Windows 7 and up doesn't work.
Don't make me feel old. Don't say that.
Yeah,
Don't make me
we're
feel
old,
this
dude.
old. Oh my
But for
god.
some reason, New Vegas works perfectly fine. I don't know why. Same engine and everything. I mean, technically, they're all running on the same engine, every single game.
Yeah, they are. Because I'm
That's crazy.
surprised by that. Because I could get Morrowind to run just fine on my
Yeah,
devices.
Morrowind I didn't have a single fucking problem with. It's just
Yeah.
Fallout 3. I don't know why. Thank God New Vegas is the good one.
I
Well, I
do
got
agree
one
there.
more thing for gaming news. I don't think there's much more to talk about with the leaks here. I think the leaks are pretty much. I think if you want to go take a peek at them, go take a peek at them. It's fucked up that this happened. I feel bad for developers. Uh,
Now, I do want to say one more thing about the female character because I know sometimes we get these controversies with like female main leads in games where the protagonist characters are typically male dominated, and I just want to give all the gentlemen in the audience a little think piece. Would you rather stare at a dude's ass for a 20, 30,
God
40 hour
fucking damn
adventure
it, Coop.
or stare at a chick? You know where I'm going with
Yeah, I
this.
know.
Everyone
Yeah,
knows where
we
I'm
all know.
going.
It, here's. I think having one playable character of each gender is always a good thing. I think everybody wins.
I
So I don't.
disagree for one reason, and that's because then when you have different gendered versions, it usually makes a protagonist like slate for the player.
Yeah.
So you can't really have them be as much of a developed character. I find it a lot harder to empathize or
Hey, Mass
like
Effect just let you fuck anyone you want. All right. Let's not even start with this.
that's true, but I don't know, maybe it's just me personally. I don't really care for Shepard. I care about fucking Garrus, my boy Garrus.
Yeah, fair enough.
King.
No one actually cares about Shepard. Everyone cares about the side characters. But here,
Exactly,
especially,
cuz
you know damn
yeah.
well both these characters are going to be characters. Well, they're going to
Mhm.
have actual their own personal stories and whatnot. So, truthfully, if I'm going to be honest, I think the story is lady. This guy's teaching her how to be a criminal. We're just getting a GTA 5 repeat, but we're cutting out one of the characters. Just here's my fan theory. She wants to become a criminal for whatever reason, and he helps her because he's a fucking redneck who kills people for fun because he's a sociopath. Haha, Saints Row did it. It's fun. It's not.
Yeah, but I think the fact it's a Bonnie and Clyde dynamic does offer a lot more to it. That's like different in terms
Yeah,
of there being a
because GTA
romance.
has never had a romance story, like not like this, anyways.
GTA 4.
Where you play as both of them.
Okay, smart
It's
ass.
very in the background. She dies. Oh no. Oh no. A character dies in my Grand Theft Auto game.
Not necessarily. She doesn't have to die if you do the other mission because there's
Ah,
two
I
endings.
killed 700 people, but this one hurts me.
Ah,
No. It's weird. The
ah.
games never really talk about how much people you murder. It's really swept under the rug.
Yeah. Now GTA 4 does talk about it, but it kind of
It comes off as a
honestly
bit.
it comes off not really because Nico Bellic genuinely is such a kind of like serious character, but it more so feels kind of like disingenuine more so I think is a better word for it because like it's a fucking GTA game.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Nico's this hardened fucking like war veteran basically. And he like hates murder, he hates all this crime shit, but then you can go and run over people for fun
Yeah.
and then
It,
go
like,
grab
the
a fucking
gameplay
chicken
doesn't
burger.
resonate with the character at all.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so last in gaming news, Cyberpunk 2077 became the most played single player game on Steam again.
It's because of the fucking anime,
It's
isn't
because of the goddamn anime.
it?
I don't know about the updates to this game. I personally don't care for it. It's not what I wanted to be when it was teased for 8 years. It came out as a completely different game, so I'm just gonna skip out on it, to be honest. Uh, I mean, cool. I'm glad people like it. I think the game looks beautiful. I don't have anything else to really add to that.
I
But
think it's too little too late, personally.
I agree. Like No Man's Sky became a really different game after launch. I still haven't touched that. Not because I'm holding a grudge, but just I haven't touched it.
You just don't care anymore.
Yeah, I just don't care. Like it came out, it disappointed me. I'm not gonna go out of my way now. I'm not saying you have to win me back. I'm just saying make a fucking game and sell it proper.
I I hate how a big part of gaming culture nowadays is often that a game is unfinished on release and you have to wait for it to get good. And there's very few
Mm,
games I can think of that don't follow that like general trend recently that are
mm.
AAA.
And I was taking a peek at the Cyberpunk subreddit the other day, and there's a lot of copium now. People are like, "Yeah, this game was always good," and people are. There's also a lot of people who miss the point of the game. Yeah, the guy who's never played the game saying that if I can recognize a dystopia, you should be able to too. Okay.
But it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
They
Look,
have
they're
sex.
robots. They're robots.
They
It's totally
they
not a
have ro-
corporate elite.
they have robots and they have sex.
Oh my god, this game is so apolitical. You could have sex. The women are hot, and the police work for the highest bidder, and they're basically a militia. And it's totally not a corporate elitist world. Dictatorship. Um, but one of the reasons I bring this up is because on the subreddit, a moderator had to post this, and this is really funny. And it's a W warning, guys. Posting porn of edge runners will earn you an immediate ban. And I'm gonna read the post. I'm gonna read this. Until yesterday, I was blissfully unaware of what lolly meant, and now
Oh
it's become a
no!
serious problem.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go up to the first thing. I want to make this perfectly clear, and this part's in bold. Do not post porn, especially if the character is underage. Oh my fucking god, guys! Holy
Oh
shit!
no! Dude, I'm sorry, just a sentence until yesterday, I was blissfully unaware of what the term lolly
Mm.
meant.
And
Oh
here's the thing:
lord.
posting porn in the subreddit's already banned. Like you're not allowed to do that. So people are breaking the rules and then they're committing a crime. So I say crime, but it's really in the gray area
Yeah,
right now.
it's not a crime because
It
it's
should be.
drawing,
It's just
but
not.
yeah, it's still really fucking
We're in a gray area.
morally deviant.
Mhm. I just think this is fucking hilarious. So we have people who are trying to say that this game was always good since launch. We have
Fuck
people who are
no.
posting porn of underage character or depicting underage characters. We don't. I actually don't know how old the character is, but it is a lolly. I have seen the character. Um,
1,000 years old.
I
1,000
well,
years old. We're
they're like
good,
fucking
King.
cyborgs, so they can say it's a cyborg. It doesn't count. Like I don't know what the fucking I don't know. I'm not gonna
You,
watch this now. I feel uncomfortable. I don't really want to watch a show about lolly. I'm sorry.
yeah, you know damn well there's gonna be some weird shit if they're drawing pornography of the lolly character.
I saw the
I
character. I
mean,
don't get it either. I truly don't. Cyber fans are just horny.
the one of the main premises of the game is how heavily like sex oriented the culture is. No shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they advertise that a lot actually. I thought it was kind of a little like jarring.
Yeah, it's really all. I'm not like against it. I just think it's
That
a
it was.
crazy. I think it's crazy how open
'Cause-
they are about it.
Yeah, because it's kind of still taboo in gaming, especially, right?
Kind
I don't
of.
know
I
if
mean,
that's just
Saints Row
me.
was kind of more open about it, and 4 let you fuck literally every character you wanted. So,
But
granted, it
that's a
happened off
very rare
camera.
exception. Yeah, it
Yeah,
happened off camera. It's a very rare exception.
here there's like cyborg dildos you attach you like get installed and stuff. It's like whoa,
Base.
yeah, base, yeah. But
Ev-
yeah, they're all talking about the anime on the subreddit, even though there's a subreddit dedicated to the anime. So I don't know. I
Whatever the
think.
case is,
Sorry.
I think people are. No, sorry. I just want to say people are meat writing because they like the anime. Because from what I'm understanding, it's getting really good like ratings, so
Mm.
it's probably pretty
I
good.
was gonna say the exact same thing. It's a whole arcane situation where
Yeah.
people liked Arcane, and I haven't watched it, but I've seen the animation. It's gorgeous. Uh, then you go play League of Legends, and you try and pretend it's a good game, but it's not. You just want
See,
a game that feels like that.
see. At least I have the self-respect to acknowledge I'm never touching that dog shit ever again. I
I
said
enjoyed it
it.
for what it was, but I definitely can't play Randos.
It's
And even then,
like
I didn't take it seriously.
yeah, I'm not gonna shit on people for enjoying it, but I genuinely don't get the appeal. I think it's like the gameplay style even is just something about it just doesn't feel that engaging to me.
Yeah, I'm well. To be fair, you say that, and then you like go off on people. Like when I played support or this character named Cho'Gath, and Cho'Gath is fucking hilarious. Because his ultimate is that if you're under a certain amount of health, he just kills you immediately, and he gets bigger and stronger. So I was this huge. By the end of one of the rounds, I was this like fucking 50-foot tall monster. I covered all of mid lane. Like you couldn't pass. And we're just walking up in their crib. Like actually, just Google Cho'Gath max height, like max size. And he's a terrible character too. He's not good. But it's just funny
Oh,
because
Jesus
yeah. So I was
Christ!
that. And I was just strolling down mid lane with my squad. Like they were all. I was the payload, and they were delivering me to the enemy base, and that was just really fun. But League is one of those games that if I actually played like seriously, I'd probably hate it. But that goes for any competitive game. If I play Overwatch seriously, I'm gonna kill myself. Please never let me do that again.
I'll try not to. I'll be very disappointed if you do end up doing it, despite
If
multiple
Overwatch
people
2
winning.
is free to play with the Battle Pass, I don't think I'll ever touch it again. Okay, so that's out there.
I'm not touching. I can tell you that much for sure.
I don't think
Like
I
the
am
only
either.
difference, yeah, the only difference is I get the appeal. Like I was saying, because I don't get the appeal of games like League personally, just with the gameplay stylings. But with games like Overwatch, as much as I don't like it, I get it. I can understand the appeal
Hmm.
personally,
Oh
so
wait,
can see why people still play it.
so there's that. Have you seen the new video from that VR YouTuber we both like?
Which one?
Veil VR.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's like a competitive kind of trying to be competitive VR game,
yeah,
basically.
from what I gather, it's a free esport VR game, so that's already a disaster. Just gonna put out that. Okay. First off, VR
It's
is not ready for esports yet. It doesn't have the
no
community for it. Can we just make good games and get that first? Um,
impossible.
impossible.
Keep
Like I
playing
know
Half-Life
Onward,
Alex.
Onward has an esports scene. Which actually, I checked out a video for the Onward esports the other day, and the top comment was from Harry Bundy Jr. or whatever. Larry Bundy, the
Yeah,
animator. Yeah,
I know the guy.
yeah. I just thought that was really funny that he was like looking at Onward esports, and his comment was, "Holy shit! Fire the guy who did the camera on this because he keeps looking at the wrong shit." That's verbatim what he said. It was a bit more mature, but it was like, why do you keep focusing on this guy when the firefight's happening over there? And like, I think a lot of people agree with him. I didn't end up watching the thing. I didn't care enough at the moment, but the reason I bring this
Mm,
up because from what I gather, it has NFTs in it.
Onward?
No, Veil.
Oh,
If
Vale. My
Onward had
bad.
NFTs, I wouldn't play
Yeah,
it.
I was about to say, are we playing the same fucking game? We've
No,
played
no.
this game together. Where the fuck are you getting these?
Yeah, I'm buying
Like,
NFTs in my video game. Um,
oh, that's a recipe for financial disaster.
exactly right. But yeah, so
But
as far as I gather, they're just pets in game, like these little cute little. I say cute, but they're disgusting.
that
Uh,
is so cringe.
yeah, they're. I don't know why they're doing this. It's cringe. It's not cool. It's not really NFTs because again, there's 9,000 of them, so there is still a limited amount. Uh, and they're all probably just slightly different shades of color, so it's not really special. Also, NFTs is a recipe for disaster. I don't know why anyone supports this.
Bro, you don't want to buy me an NFT? You don't want
Your
to buy
voice
an
got
NFT?
progressively stupider as you talked there. Like it started off
Yeah.
like semi and like, oh, I understand what he's saying. And by the end of it, I was like, Gollum? The Precious is an NFT of the ring. And Sauron is Elon Musk.
Gollum just has like one of those fucking crypto bro outfits, you know, the ones where he has like the white collared fucking tee and like
Oh
dress
no,
pants.
Gollum, you're better than that.
Yeah, he's like the sleeves are like rolled up and he's like trying to pose like for an Instagram picture about his grind.
He uses the iPhone. Well, with that said, I think we're on to the other new section that's just more media stuff that's not just gaming related. Uh, well, I have it's just funny when it's Gollum because it just got me thinking about another series that is for some reason compared to Lord of the Rings sometimes. Fucking Harry Potter. I'm not here to
Harry
talk about deathly
Poopy.
weapons.
Harry Poopy.
Harry Poopy and the Deathly Bowels. Um,
Yo, that goes hard.
I'm currently in the process of rewatching the series just because like I was kind of high when I watched it the first time.
Oh my, you watched it like a month or two ago.
I watched them a while ago, but I was very fucked up when I watched them.
If I swear it was like a month or two ago.
I think it was 2 ago.
Bro, and you're already rewatching them?
Well, because I don't
You
fucking
are
remember a
me.
damn thing.
You're still me writing. I want it to
Am
be
I me
clear.
writing?
Yes, you are me writing
How? I'm
Harry Potter
pirating
hard.
it. I actually do have Chamber Secrets on DVD, but I never used it. I remember finding it in my room one time, and I went, "Why the fuck do I have this?" But no, really, I was just curious because I was like, "Is Azkaban any good? Like the third one?" Because I remember hating it. But then I was like, "Well, fuck! I need to watch two to understand it because I don't remember what happened in two either." We watched Deathly
Oh,
Weapon, so I kind of got the plot to one again. Uh, then at that point, I was like, "Well, I just watched three of them. I might as well."
I
Especially
feel
because
like
five, I forgot. Five, I don't remember a thing.
I feel like you're just gonna end up in a perpetual state of Harry Potter limbo, and every
If I
couple
forget
months you
about it
have to
again, there's
rewatch
probably
it.
a reason for it. Just gonna leave it at that.
I think there's a reason you forgot everything the first time. I get you were high,
I
but holy shit.
no, trust me, you don't get it, man. I was high. Again, I said the Deathly Bells joke when I was watching it the first time. I know you know this, but the people at home don't. When I got to the end of the series, the Deathly Hollows, my friend who I was watching it with made a joke. He said like my friend's name in the Deathly Bowels. And I shit you not, I laughed for 30 minutes and no, I don't remember anything from that movie whatsoever. The only scene I know about is the one where Neville kills that snake because I had to do something for that class.
Dude, spoilers.
Oh no, spoilers! Oh fuck!
No, dude, you ruined it.
I
I was
ruined
gonna
the
watch
whole
the whole
series.
series like tonight.
That sucks. I probably just saved you a lot of time.
You definitely did.
But yeah, no, okay, so Harry Potter 2, like Harry 1, okay, here's the thing, 1 and 2 are fine kids movies, and they give you this sense of wonder. They just keep throwing these random magical fucking artifacts in your goddamn face constantly. And half of them will never come up again, ever. Then 3 is kind of that, but it also gets more mature. Like, fucking. First of all, the cover page for it, like the poster, had a heavy emphasis on the color black, and it was about a murderer. So, but
The killer.
it's also my least fucking favorite movie. It was so goddamn boring. It's so boring. I don't like even after watching it. I remember generally what happened, but I don't care for it at all. And it had this weird time travel thing at the end, which does not make sense at all. It is so confusing, and I cannot believe that they don't abuse this later in the series. Like they never do it
I
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Anytime I hear time travel and any kind of franchise, I instantly sleep unless it's like
Yeah,
the core,
yeah.
like
This is the whole
selling point of
thing,
the
the
show.
gimmick.
Yeah,
But here it was
but
just like at the end of it, like they build it up really well. The plot twist in the movie was actually pretty good. Um, but they build up really well because they have like Hermione showing up to like she's not in one shot and then she appears in the next one and everyone's like, what the fuck did you come from? At the end, it turns out she's using time travel to show up on time. And I'm like, okay, that was kind of cute actually. Um, but the rules for it are very unclear. It's like don't the one in particular that got me was don't let anyone see you. Okay, what does anyone constitute? Because they definitely get seen by three fucking people. Okay, they get seen. Okay, two of them aren't people, but one of them is like a half person. So they get seen by this hippogriff or whatever it's called because they need it to help them. Then they get seen by the werewolf, and then they get seen by Sirius Black. So what the fuck do you mean? Don't let them see you. You've been spotted. It's a complete fucking mess. I don't the time travel rules are all over the place. And one Harry Potter fan is gonna be like, actually, no, fuck you. This is stupid. Don't defend this. I remember we had an argument when you watched this movie the first time. Like it came back to me that we had an argument about the rules of time travel in this world because it didn't make sense. And apparently in the new
never does.
it never does. Time travel never makes sense. Just avoid it. Holy
Never.
shit.
Just avoid it. It's literally a plot crutch that just kills your whole fucking narrative if
Yeah,
it's not used properly, and no one can do it properly unless it's the core premise.
and I heard that so there's a new it's a play. You've probably seen posters for it. I'm not gonna see it. I don't care for it. It's a play. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is actually a very funny name. Um, I think
Why
that's
have
funny.
I heard Yeah, I've heard this before.
Yeah, it's a two-part play based on obviously Harry Potter, and it's technically canon now. I think, or I think she at least she wrote part of it. I don't know, but it's canon now, and Harry Potter fans fucking hate this. And the only reason I know this is because I was taking a peek at the subreddit because the new game's coming out, and I'm considering playing it on my gameplay channel. So
This man plugging.
I
This man
plug it. Well,
plugging
you do it every
hard.
time. I can do it.
What do you mean I do it every
Literally,
time? I did it
last
once.
episode, you're like, "Hey guys, can you please check out my?"
Yeah, it's out now. It's out now. You should all go listen to it. A
Okay.
Kuba
See,
Kach on
look,
Spotify, on YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon Music. It's on everything.
it's
It's
also really
really
funny
good.
because if you check our group chat, like you show up once a week, it's plug. He literally does this. He doesn't talk at all because he lives on the other side of the fucking country, and it's out of nowhere he just goes, "Hey guys, I just released a new album. Can you please like check it out?" And I'm not kidding. I'm not dissing you, but I think it's so fucking funny that that's all you do in that chat.
What do you mean? Last week I talked about how I was bored in class.
And you talk about
Once
cow the kangaroo, yeah,
I did.
yeah. You mentioned cow the kangaroo in there because we're talking about the Halloween costume thing.
Oh my god, I did.
But for the most part, it's literally like, "Hey guys, check out my new album." It's really funny. Uh,
Bro, listen, I'm on the grind set.
yeah.
Can't break a man for his hustle, you know?
But before I get to the gameplay channel, I'm shutting you up for a second. A lot of Harry Potter fans don't like it because it retconned the rules of time travel as dictated in the movie.
Huh?
So yeah, they changed the rules of time travel. It's a mess. So and it's also canon. So then there's two variations of time travel, and it's just a disaster. It's just I heard it's not very good. Again, I'm never gonna look at it. Don't really care for it. If they make it a movie, I'll watch it probably, but I'm not gonna go watch a fucking play to get the whole Harry Potter plot. Um,
See, personally, I just do not give a shit about Harry
yeah,
Potter.
that's also a very valid opinion. It's
Yeah.
not that good of a franchise.
It's not. It is so mid. It hurts. It
Mhm.
is. Fuck. I love the premise. I'm gonna
That's a great premise.
acknowledge it. It's a great premise. I've always been a fan of like kind of
Mhm.
stories about like some form of crazy, kooky, crazy academics shit like Harry Potter.
Crazy kooky academics. Yep, that's Harry Potter.
That is Harry Potter. Shit like that. My Hero Academia is another one. Those are the only two I can think of. But
Yeah.
I like the idea of like just students learning some weird shit.
Hmm.
But fuck, man. I cannot give a fuck about this Voldemort nose
That's
lacking ass
exactly it.
bullshit.
I I'm about to say something that kind of contradicts myself, but I think I would like the series better if Voldemort wasn't the main villain for every single fucking movie except three. Yeah, three's the only one he's not in, and it's the worst. Like, in my opinion, it's the worst one. Maybe Deathly Hollows Part One, but it just baffles me because like, how is that the one that I don't like, and it's the one with the probably one of the more interesting plot lines. God damn it.
It's like I get it. Star Wars had a main trilogy with a concrete like villain and everything, but imagine if Darth Vader was the villain in every single movie.
Yeah, like it's the eight movies. Eight. That's absurd. Okay, that's too much.
That gets to a man after a while.
But the way that Chamber of Secrets handles it is kind of cool, where it's not actually him; it's a memory of him. Like it's like it's yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's a memory of him. It's very confusing actually. Uh, but
I'm gonna be honest. I hate it when media does that because I know lots of media does that. Where it's like you killed the main villain. There's no
well,
way in hell
here's the
they
thing:
can come back.
like Voldemort was still technically alive at that point, but he was like this weird fetus thing. You see him again in Goblet of Fire. Um, and that's when he becomes actual full grown Voldemort again. So he was
Damn, puberty hit
if
him
Tom
hard.
if the second movie's antagonist won, there'd be two Voldemorts in the world.
Bro, this is some Kingdom Hearts type shit. What the
That's
fuck?
yeah, it gets too confusing. Okay, how is Harry Potter confusing? I don't know, too much shit. Like, here's the thing: how was Tom Riddle able to pick up Harry's wand, but not use it to kill him? Like he just let Harry kill him pretty much. It was so confusing. He just stood there and monologued with the wand as Harry was very clearly gonna stab the book that he was like that was his power source or something. And he's like, "Don't you do it! Don't you do it!" As he's like holding his wand, and Harry's like, "I'ma do it! I'ma do it!" And Harry did it. It was fucking stupid.
Listen, it was probably intentional. Like
I know it's a
suicide
kids
is a big
movie.
suicide is a big problem in today's society, in North American society. Actually, it's a
I thought
very
that was where you're
common
going
issue.
with this, and I said it's a kids movie. Suicide Spanish.
Oh, very much so. One hundred
Oh,
percent.
it's radical. Uh, but yeah, me and the guys, we brought back our old gaming channel. We recorded a video, but we don't. I'm not sure if it's going to upload yet. We're still debating because our first playthrough is going to be Elden Ring. But the thing is, we were all very fucking tired that day. I, for instance, was up at 3 a.m. that morning, and we started recording at 7:30 p.m. till like midnight. Okay. Um, the one, well, I'll say his name because again, it's gonna be on YouTube anyways. Evan was late because he had prior engagements. That's why we started so late. Well, not prior engagements, but it was the last second thing. It was like, okay, fine. Uh, then we had some issues setting up with the capture card. It was a whole mess. It's a headache. So we ended up getting to Margit, the first boss in Elden Ring, and I had to fight him. But at this point at night, it was just deathly silent. It was really quiet because I was trying to keep cracking jokes, but it was very clear I was out of it, dude. But I beat him.
Broom's dead.
I beat him.
Broom's. Yeah, he beat Margaret, guys.
We,
He
we
did
called
it.
her Margaret. We called her Margaret Thatcher the whole time. It was
Ding
hilarious.
dong, the wicked bitch is dead.
Oh,
Good job, man.
it was hard, man. It was hard. I'm not. We did it under level 2, so I'm kind of happy with it. But it took like 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, no fucking shit in the game. That's kind of like all about whooping your ass, and you were
Listen,
fucking under level.
I do really like that boss, and we were doing like a Dex intelligence build, which means we use magic, and that makes that fight like easy. Like if I was doing melee, I wouldn't have been able to win at that. I would not have been able to beat him at that level. We were like 10 levels under what you should be at that point. Uh,
See, if I like me, the person was in the ring, I'd just be full charisma. I'd persuade all
there's
the
no
monsters to kill them.
charisma stat.
I'd persuade all the monsters to kill themselves by talking about Danganronpa.
Oh
See,
yeah,
see,
that made me
I
kill
brought back.
myself.
See, I brought back an earlier topic. I did like that whole kind of like,
Yeah, you intertwined it. You really want to talk
yeah.
about Danganronpa again?
I'd make them kill themselves
Oh god damn it!
by talking about Junko Enoishima.
You just Google a character's
Not
name.
how you pronounce it. I did not actually.
Oh, good job, man.
Yeah, I know my shit, bro. I do my research.
I just Google Danganronpa.
I know who Junko Enoshima. I know who the Mono funny
Hey,
bear who kill people is.
there's a sale for Danganronpa on Steam.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. No, it's verbal typo. Oh, Danganronpa. Dude, think I could call it that in front of Luca. He wouldn't get mad.
Bro, he'd love that shit. He'd
Hey,
fucking love
hey,
that
we'll
shit.
go up with Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Where do a watch play of Danganronpa?
Oh God, never kill me.
It's like a fucking
The thing is,
40-hour game.
I'm sure if we actually continue the channel, the gaming channel, we'll probably get to Danganronpa at some point.
Let's
Uh,
go. He'll play Dang It
I'm probably gonna
Grandpa.
play Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Never wrote this one down. Uh, but yeah, any other exciting things you've been doing recently?
Jacking off.
Okay. Right. That's
I mean, it does excite something.
God damn it.
After a while, it eventually kind of starts losing.
Yeah,
It's like
it's luster.
it's luster, yeah. But you know,
Yeah, I suppose I do, don't I? Um,
You do know.
Christ. Oh, actually, didn't Russia launch a missile? You go back to politics for a second. I sure about something earlier. I completely forgot. Didn't Russia launch a fucking missile at Ukraine today?
They did? I
Yeah.
know maybe not like missiles and like whatever pictures of missiles, but I know that there have been like missiles launched before. I've
Yeah,
literally
there's
seen
new
pictures.
missile attacks in Ukraine happening today, I think.
That's
I found an
pretty
old one.
explosive news.
Yeah, when I was I was out getting dinner earlier. It was on the TV, and I was like, "Holy shit!" But I didn't get a good look at it. Maybe this is a complete slander. Uh
I just Ukraine wars of nuclear terrorism after strike near plant. This
oh,
is
that's what
an
it is.
article on
Yes.
ABC News today, or I guess yesterday now because it's past midnight.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god. Yeah, that's huge.
yeah,
Huge.
nuclear terrorism is not. It's two words
Mhm.
that no one likes, I think, and
Yeah,
combined
those
they're
are.
even worse.
Yeah, combined. That's a new fucking holy shit. I think Russia's trying to get a nuke, like use a nuke without using a nuke. They want the oops, that was by accident. Didn't mean to
Oh,
nuke Ukraine. Whoops.
oh, sorry guys. Oh man, can't believe that happened. Ah,
Yeah,
it was
that
an oopsie daisy, everyone.
that's absolutely fucking massive. Oh my god. Uh that's terrifying. That has some terrifying connotations to it. Nuclear
Yeah,
war.
I'm like, I'm like trying to skim it and like get a little bit more detail.
I don't think it's much more detailed to
And
get other than the location. Um, I think they just launched a missile at a fucking like by looks at nuclear power plant, and it might possibly explode.
Russia really saying "fuck it, we ride."
Can't wait till we actually see Chernobyl explode again.
Yo, the sequel.
We're actually
Everyone
gonna
know.
get Chernobyl too.
Listen, anything that was good enough gets a sequel. That's how World War II happened.
You know, I was gonna say 9/11 too, but backing out on that.
It
Back
also didn't happen, so clearly it was not cool enough.
what 9/11, 9/11 too.
9/11 won because it hasn't gotten a sequel unless the devs are working
9/11
on it.
one has happened.
Yeah, it has happened. The second one hasn't because the first one
Yeah,
wasn't cool enough. Unless, like I said, who knows? Maybe some terrorist organization. Maybe the devs switched hands for part
switch.
two.
Kind of
They
outsourcing.
switched studio. They're outsourcing.
They're outsourcing to MAGA.
Hey, yo, holy shit!
So fuck, okay. That's the Ukraine situation now. That's terrifying. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out, I think. Well, what do you say? Do you think it's time for Doyle's drink of the day to ease the pain a little bit?
I think it is time for those drink of the day to ease the pain a little bit. I do think so, indeed. I
Okay,
think that
so I know I said this last week too. I was gonna review Smirnoff today, but I have no idea where the fuck it is. I have a bottle somewhere in this household.
Smirnoff. How about you smear enough of these nuts across your face?
That's fucking terrible. so
Bro, that was off the top of my head, bro. I'm sorry you ain't got the chops I do.
so
Okay, go on.
we
I'm
have something
sorry.
a bit strange today, and it's not very alcoholic. It's 15% compared to a normal spirit of 40.
Mid.
I know, right? But it's because it's mostly used for cocktails and mixing stuff. But that doesn't mean you can't just drink it on its own, which I have done before. This is called sourpuss.
That's not something you usually want in your mouth.
No, I'm not a big fan of the sour kind, but it has like a picture of a
Like you
panther on
know.
there, or a cat. Cute. Uh, this is
Uh,
specifically this is the raspberry flavor. I should specify.
okay, yeah, sorry, because I searched up sourpuss and I immediately got like some Halloween goth fucking like commerce site.
I immediately got alcohol, so they just know that they know their
They
appeal.
know they know I'm into goths even though I bully them.
True. No, it's because you've been no, Kuba. You know what it is? It's because you're saying fucking Danganronpa into the mic every 5 minutes.
Damn, they caught on. Shit.
Just that's actually probably what it is. Because I search sourpuss and I get the drink. You search sourpuss, you get goth.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it
That
comes in a
explains a lot,
shit
bro.
ton of different flavors. I've had a few of them before, like the apple liquor one. I've had this raspberry one before. It's the most popular. The
What's the
pineapple one looks kind of like piss. Uh,
You
no.
say that when there's literally a lemon one.
Oh, is there a lemon one?
Yeah.
I I'll search up lemon.
I'm on a site called Drizzly, and
I
it has,
saw
like, all
Drizzly.
the Yeah,
Um,
there you
so I'm just pulling up
go.
Drizzly now.
I'm sorry, this is annoying me so much because I'll list you all the flavors. There's lemon, grape, raspberry, watermelon, apple, pineapple, tangerine, and blue. What is blue? One of these is not like the others.
Here it is. It's just called Sourpuss Blue. That reminds
What
me.
kind?
No, you think it's like Pepsi Blue? Because when I tasted Pepsi Blue, I was like, wow, that literally tastes like the color blue. That is just
y-
blue.
You've been on, I don't think we had this argument on the podcast. We
Definitely
said
not.
this before and it pissed me off because I don't know what the fuck you mean.
No, no, genuinely, if you ever taste it, that is definitely just the best way to explain it. It it tastes like what you think blue tastes like.
Oh my god.
That's
See, it kind of pisses me off because the more I think about it, I think I get what you're talking about, but I
yeah.
still hate it.
It's so fucking stupid. For people at home, I'm not sure if this is like a specifically Canadian thing. I've never heard anyone else talk about it. There's a thing called Pepsi Blue. Yes, I'm not doing the drink yet. I just want. Pepsi Blue is fucking wild. I bought it once by accident. Because the machine I was getting it from, they had a weird light inside, and it looked black. So I bought it, and I pulled it out, and I realized on the logo it says Pepsi Blue, and I go, "What the fuck?" I'm looking at it; it's very blue. It's a bright, vibrant blue. I'm like, okay. Um, I drank it and was like, "Holy shit, that's blue!" It's blue.
That's
Don't know what to tell
it's
you. It's blue.
it's such an aggravating way of putting it, though. I hate you so much
I
for it. Like,
couldn't like pin it on a flavor because apparently it's multiple different berries.
yeah, because like that's what you think it is. You think it's like some mixture of maybe like blue and blackberry or some
That's probably
shit.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking funny to me because it it tastes like blue. I just nowhere else to put that. I have no other way to say this. It tastes like the color blue.
See, and the crazy part is that you're definitely not insane for thinking that, because other brands are doing the same fucking
Yeah,
shit. It's not just Pepsi.
yeah. I mean, I know Coke had like a star flavor or something. It was insane. I've never tried it. I don't think I have, anyways. Oh no, I definitely had
On the
actually. Coke Starlight.
I think it was. I don't remember if it was Coke or Pepsi. I think it's still out right now. But have you heard about how they have it's a brand with the artist, a marshmallow flavored Coke or Pepsi.
Oh
I
my
think it was
god,
Coke. Let me Google it. But one
it's
thing
Coke.
that's aggravating, it's Coke, yeah, is that it's not marshmallow. You'd think it's like okay, marshmallow. So maybe it's like marshmallow flavored, like it's like this really weird sweet thing. Apparently, it's like a raspberry. Sorry, watermelon strawberry.
That's fucked
It's-
up.
yeah.
Granted, it probably tastes better than marshmallow Coke, but that's stupid as fuck.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm completely derailing the
Yeah,
conversation,
no,
even though
okay,
I've
let's
been
get
doing
back on
this.
this for a
But
second.
no, no, no. This is more important. When I
Oh god.
searched up Coke marshmallow and I scrolled down a bit, I found a marshmallow fleshlight. It's like one of the top things.
Um
Granted, I'm searching this on Bing, so
yeah, that explains why you're getting goth chicks, actually. Cause I'm on Google here, I'm not getting any flashlight.
I need you. I'm not showing this to the
You
audience for
can't!
obvious reasons. I can't, but you're gonna see
I'm getting
this.
a DM in 2 seconds. There it
This
is.
is a thing.
Why is his Fortnite model beside it? Oh my god, that's disgusting. That looks like how I picture your dream flashlight. That is
No!
that's grosser than the Alpha and Omega thing. That's gross. Okay, I'm taking it off my screen now. I'm just gonna Right,
Anyways,
the
you should
drink.
you should take a little
It's been
swig now
5 minutes, and then some. All right, raspberry flavored, 15% alcohol. Sour plus. It's a big bottle. Okay, top comes off. Not it's not a cork or anything. It's just screw it off. Okay, here, but this one is the easiest one to describe by far. It smells like a juicy drop pop. If you've
Okay.
ever had a juicy drop pop, that's what this smells like.
All right. I get you. I get you.
Now, does it taste like one too?
Apparently, they make you, as you're drinking, I'm just going to say, is apparently they make you reminisce over your favorite Sour Patch Kids. It's kind of one of the taglines. A
Kind
few
of.
sips and you'll reminisce over your favorite Sour Patch Kids. Exactly.
It really
Is that
does
true?
taste like a candy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is actually really cool. The lid that I screwed off is actually it's a two-piece lid by the looks of it that you click on, or it's just snapped in half. Yeah, it's like a two-piece lid. That's really weird. I've never seen this mechanism. Or maybe you got a light on this to get back on. But no, really, it is. It does taste like a juicy drop pop. It tastes exactly what I thought it would taste like. Um, Very good. Obviously, because the lack of alcohol in it. To be honest. Oh fuck! I got it back on. Did I just break the cap? How the fuck does this work? Oh, this snap in half. Bottle is
Excuse.
obviously losing points for this. Oh my god. Yeah, it just snaps straight the fuck off. Oh my god.
That seems a little
I thought it was like an actual
inconvenient.
mechanism. I'm looking at. No, it's not. Because it snapped. I didn't put any weight on that at all. Yeah, it's at like a weird angle too. Holy shit. Let's see if I can even get that back on. Yeah, bottle's losing points
Today,
because the very top cap is very weak.
today on White Guys Podcast,
Doyle fixes his
can
drink.
can Doyle fucking close
No, I
a
actually can't.
liquor?
Like, genuinely. I might have to get a cap from one of my empty bottles here of other alcohol, like a whiskey or something, and cap it. Because I can't get this lid back on. It won't go back on. It's snapped in half. So
Fucking
as
loser.
great as it tastes, you better be ready to finish this in one sitting. Because it is meant. Because this cap, all I did was screw it down. But the way it works is it screws down further than it's able to go.
Oh,
So I screwed all the way down, and the cap just ripped in fucking half. Which is a very strange design choice. Like, you don't have to put any weight on that at all. It's very flimsy. It's very weak. I'm not even talking about the drink. I'm just bitching about the bottle now.
yeah, no, that does
I've
sound
never
like
had this
serious douche there.
issue with yeah. Oh my god, that was destined to fucking break. Yeah, I'll probably have to shove a cork in there or something if I can fit one in. Uh, Aside from that, the taste is great, and they do come in smaller bottles if you want to avoid shattering the fucking thing. Which I would do that if we could be honest. I don't think I'd buy. I have a really big bottle here. I don't know about that, but it's also kind of you get this thing to mix it with like Sprite or something. You don't buy this to drink it on your own like I did. It tastes fine, like you can. Don't expect to get drunk anytime soon, but you can. Uh, I mean, even then, putting in Sprite would actually dilute it more, but that's its own thing. So I don't know. I like it. It's definitely losing points because the bottle. It's like, what the fuck? That is the real problem. But
Just put it, just pour everything in a Tupperware container, like a nice little
to
square one.
just but
That looks so fucking weird.
imagine if alcohol came in Tupperware. But yeah, it really tastes like a fucking. It smells and tastes like a juicy drop pop or a Sour Patch Kid. It is really good. So if you can't handle alcohol, but you want to like look cool at a party, I guess here you are. Like you generally don't taste the alcohol at all. It just tastes like a candy.
All right, all right. So how would you rate it more?
Aside from
Let's
the
go by
bottle breaking, and like obviously it's not my thing, so I like to taste the alcohol. Yeah, I like the bitterness of whiskey and whatnot.
Mhm.
Uh, but like whenever I have people over, this is something I can give them because a lot of my friends can't fucking handle whiskey, or the ones that can, get drunk too fast off of it. So it's a real conundrum. Also, whiskey's not a party drink. So this is a white girl drink. This is up there with White Claw.
Oh man, this man
That's
just dissed the whole demographic.
I did, but White Claw is the girl boss drink. Holy shit! And this is up there with that. I mean, it tastes good. It's fine. Like $26 for this bottle. That's a good price. But I mean, you're buying alcohol to get drunk, but not to taste the alcohol, and that's really what you're buying this for.
All right, so what would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yep, I think that's a much better metric to just go by.
Almost definitely yes. I'm thinking here. Aside from the bottle, like again, I don't think I'd ever buy a bottle of this myself. I put like a 6 or something.
A
But if
6,
you
okay.
can't fucking stomach alcohol, like, but you want to get drunk with your friends, yeah, maybe buy 2 bottles, but I'll up it to like a 9 or something. Again, depends on what you're in for. Like most alcohol.
Just prepare a Tupperware container or a
Prepare.
spare
Yeah,
empty.
this whole lid thing really knocked it down for me. I've never seen this before. It's a very cheap plastic. I mean, it feels sturdy, but the fact that it broke in half and I was literally just screwing it back on, I didn't put like no weight on that whatsoever. I feel like Coop reviewing a Nerf gun right now. This is a very flimsy product. Hasbro, this is not cool. Or
You're
LCBO,
just
this is not cool.
you literally sound like a nerd emoji right now, my friend.
Yeah, actually.
You, just like the one Nerf reviewer. I sound just like him.
Yeah, but that's what I felt like. It's like I've never had an alcohol like the bottle break on me. You know, when I review the bottle, normally I'm reviewing like, oh wow, this is like a cool looking. I feel like a badass having this on my shelf. But this is just like, it's a very generic bottle design, and the cap broke. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say about that? That's not good. That's really bad.
No good. No bueno.
I have an one sec. I have an empty bottle of butterscotch schnapps here. I'm gonna see if I can fit this on top of it so I can close it.
You're still on this, dude.
Well, I need to close it.
Oh my lord.
You don't want to leave your alcohol open like that.
I guess that while he's doing that, I'll probably wrap us up here
Go for it.
because we've kind of just
Okay, I closed it.
reached. Good. Was that so hard?
Yes.
Was that so difficult? Right?
And no, if you don't have an empty bottle that fits that, you're fucked. So they all have the same diameter. You can use any top. Not cork though.
Yeah, they may have the same diameter, but mine's much bigger than yours.
Fuck
so shut
you.
the fuck up. Hey, didn't deny it, ladies and gentlemen. It's on record. It's on record. He
I
got
forgot who
mad.
has the video. I'm gonna cut that if I
What?
feel like it. All right.
Fuck.
Well, you want to finish
Fucking
this up here, Coob?
Yes. Please listen to my music.
God
Like,
damn it!
it's Kuba Kach on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all the other fucking Pandora, whatever the fuck it's called, all weird shit. Is it called Pandora? Or am
I
I
think
thinking of a different
Cuba,
company?
you're on it. I don't know
I
why you're
know.
asking me.
Shit, you're right.
I use
Yeah,
Spotify and that's it, dude.
that- as it should be.
Yeah. Right. Well, in that case, that's White Guys Podcast of the Week. We'll see you guys. Well, we won't see you. We'll talk next week and you'll listen. Peace out.
Bye bye.